Hello, Math 2 friends. Today we're going to talk about quadrants. Quadrants are used in graphing, but today we will not be doing any graphing. We're just going to talk a little bit about what a graph is made up of. If you look at a graph, you will see on this graph that I have drawn red on the line that goes up and down and red on the line that goes across. The line that goes across is the x-axis, and the line that goes up and down is the y-axis. If you will see, the x-axis divides the graph into an upper section and a lower section. And the y-axis divides the graph into a left section and a right section. So when put together, the x and the y-axis divide a graph into 4 sections. Yesterday, well, let's not go there yet. Each of those sections has a name. If you start on the upper right, you have quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So remember to start on the upper right, and each one of them, each of the 4 sections, is numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, if you remember yesterday, we talked about the number line, and we had a 0 in the middle of the number line, and everything to the right was positive, and everything to the left was negative. So, on a graph, the 0, this is still the 0 because you will have numbers going down these lines, and we will talk about that more when we get ready to graph. But this is the 0, and it is called the point of origin. And at the point of origin, or the 0 on the x-axis, everything to the right is positive, and everything to the left of the 0 or the point of origin is negative, just like a number line. Now on the y-axis, everything that is above the 0 or the point of origin is positive, and everything that is below the 0 or the point of origin is negative. So you have your positives here and your negatives here. That's going to help when we get ready to graph, because when you write your coordinates down before you plot them, you always put the x-axis first and the y-axis second. I want to show you some points that I have plotted and where they fall in the quadrants. Let's look at this one first. We have a positive 3, it's on the x, and a positive 4, which is here, and it makes it fall in this quadrant. This quadrant is quadrant 1. On this one, you have a negative 2. That's your x. So you would go to the x line and you would count back negative 2. And then you have a positive 4, which is the y-axis, and it's going to place what we've just plotted, this point, in quadrant 2. Both of these are negative. So it's going to place, you're going to have a negative y and a negative x, and it's going to place the coordinate point right there, which is in this quadrant, and this quadrant is called quadrant 3. And this one has a positive x and a negative y. So your positive x, you would count on this x-axis over on this side, and then on the y-axis you would count downward for a negative. So it would place your coordinate point right there, and it would be in this quadrant, and this quadrant is quadrant 4. So today, I want you to go to iExcel And you will see on iExcel where I have assigned you an assignment called quadrants. And all it's going to do is have certain shapes in one of the quadrants, and you have to tell what quadrant it falls in. So this should come pretty simple to you. And if you need to, come back to this video and watch it again, or click on the learn by an example, and it will help you as well. So guys, take care of yourselves. Be careful. Be safe. We want to see you back again real soon. Bye-bye.